480,000 people, and who could be next? Cigarettes are a thin layer of finely cut tobacco rolled in paper for smoking and are highly addictive due to the narcotic substance defined as tobacco. Some people debate cigarettes do not shorten your lifespan, but I have done research that shows the opposite. I will be talking about how cigarettes are detrimental to those who make it a part of their lives. Hi, my name is Kayla Pepple, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the effects cigarettes have on people and the environment. Do you have loved ones? Open your eyes. As a smoker, you are not the only one affected. Your loved ones are as well. Do you value the ground you walk on? The environment as a whole is affected every time you light up a cigarette. I have done research on this topic for years, as my grandma passed away due to lung cancer inflicted by smoking back in 2015. Since then, I've become very passionate about this topic. I am also the effect of being around a smoker and secondhand smoke. Throughout my childhood, my mom would smoke around me, whether it be in the car or while I was standing next to her outside of a grocery store. At the age of 5, I was diagnosed with asthma, and I have severe asthma where it's heavily triggered by the slightest of activities. So if I'm walking upstairs, it'll just be like highly triggered. In the next few minutes, I will discuss 3 main points. First, I will talk about the health and environmental problems smoking causes. Second, I will talk about the solution. And finally, I will discuss the benefits of banning cigarettes and or quitting smoking if you are a smoker. Let's start with the health and environmental problems of smoking. The problem of cigarette smoking is widespread and far-reaching. Smoking causes many health problems. On my computer, you will see what a healthy human lung looks like compared to a tobacco smoker lungs. According to cigarette consumption and health effects, smoking causes 84% of deaths from lung cancer and 83% of deaths from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, otherwise known as COPD. COPD is a collection of lung diseases including chronic bronchitis and emphysema. People with COPD have difficulty breathing due to the narrowing in their airways and destruction of lung tissues inflicted by smoking. According to the price of smoking, smoking also damages your heart and blood circulation. This increases the risk of coronary heart disease, heart attack, stroke, peripheral vascular disease, and cerebral vascular disease. Smoking makes your blood thicker, increasing the chance of clot formation and increasing your blood pressure and heart rate. Carbon monoxide from the smoke and nicotine put a strain on the heart by making it work harder. Other chemicals in cigarette smoke damage the lining of your coronary arteries, leading to furring arteries, doubling your risk of having a heart attack and the risk of dying from coronary heart disease. Secondhand smoke is a combination of smoke from a burning cigarette and the smoke breathed out by smokers. Secondhand smoke has thousands of chemicals and hundreds are toxic, and about 70 can cause cancer. Since the 1964 Surgeon General report, 2.5 million adults who were non-smokers died from breathing secondhand smoke. According to the price of smoking, about 480,000 people die every year due to smoking cigarettes, including 41,000 from secondhand smoke. If you sit and do the math, this is about 1 in 5 deaths annually, or 1,300 deaths every day. Cigarette butts, plastic filters, and other remnants of smoked cigarettes can pollute soil, beaches, and waterways. Roadside waste on soil that patterns of hydrocarbon levels in the soil were similar to those of littered cigarette butts. This indicates that the chemicals in the soil had seeped out of the cigarette butts. Smoking causes damage to the environment, people around you, and can kill you. Cigarette butts cause pollution by being carried as runoff to drains and from there to rivers, beaches, and oceans. Compounds from cigarette butts seep from cigarettes into soil and aquatic systems, becoming toxic to fish, plants, and microorganisms. A single cigarette butt smoked for 24 hours in a liter of water released enough toxic to kill 50% of the saltwater and freshwater fish exposed to it for 96 hours. 1,312,796 pounds of toxic chemicals were reported disposed of or released from tobacco facilities in 1 year. Secondhand smoke causes numerous health problems in infants and children, including more frequent and severe asthma attacks, respiratory infections, ear infections, and SIDS. Smoking causes many diseases such as lung cancer, COPD, cardiovascular disease, heart and blood circulation problems. So as you can see, the problem of smoking cigarettes is severe and requires our immediate attention. Let's look at an effective way to solve the problem. An overall solution to the problem would be banning cigarettes. Tobacco dependence should be recognized as a lethal non-communicable disease. The U.S. Surgeon General has concluded that no level of secondhand smoke is safe. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, exposure is linked to lung cancer, coronary disease, and respiratory symptoms, along with other health problems. As a result, many states and localities have enacted 100% smoke-free laws to reduce secondhand smoke exposure in non-residential areas. Making cigarettes more expensive and slowly banning them will be our first step. Our step 1, increasing the price of cigarettes. Step 2, ban smoking of 100 feet of people. Step 3, ban smoking in front of stores and public places. Step 4 would be banning the sale of cigarettes in stores completely. And step 5 will be banning smoking cigarettes completely. So now that you know what you can do to solve the problem, let's take a look at the many benefits you and your loved ones will experience as a result of taking action. Benefits will be better health outcomes, healthier and cleaner environment, happier loved ones, more money in your pocket. Consequences of not taking action include worse health outcomes, polluted environment, loved ones suffering from secondhand smoke, and possible death. So as you can see, there are many benefits of banning cigarettes. I hope this presentation today has convinced you that banning cigarettes will be very beneficial. Today I talked about the health problems smoking causes, along with the environmental problems, the solution of smoking, and banning cigarettes. Right now, I want everyone to raise their hand and repeat after me. I, your name, promise to stop smoking as it will increase my health, improve the environment, and positively impact my loved ones' lives. Congratulations! You have just taken your first step towards a healthier life. Remember, 480,000 people die every year due to smoking. You never know if you or a loved one could be next. Thank you for listening to my presentation.